This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Oh my god. Sound good?
My views are actually on par with what they always are. My views have not dipped or anything this month.
I know you're lying. Views, views, views. I don't want to be Mr. Views.
They're just as good as they've been all, last year. My YouTube channel's actually been pretty consistent. The problem is, once again, YouTube has been slammed with terrible ad revenue. For two reasons, I'm sure. The first reason being because, the holidays are over. Okay? And with the holidays being over, that massive increase in ad revenue that everyone usually sees is now gone. So the artificial inflation of ad revenue is gone. But number two, because there's been so much negativity associated with YouTube recently, I mean, look at the Logan Paul controversy and all of that, I guarantee you that advertisers are just not buying ads on YouTube anymore. So it sucks because, YouTube is still a huge part of my income. I don't want to rely on it. I really don't. But I am right now, sadly.
So the more that you guys support me on Twitch, alright, the less I have to rely on YouTube. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. This kind of shit needs to come out. This kind of shit needs to be exposed for what it is. That's just fucked in the head, dude. That's not normal mental behavior. It's greed. It's greed. Greed is massively strong. I have no fucking self-control. And I would like nothing more than to be able to come here every single day, folks, and live stream without any issues and not worry about income. I really would. Sadly, I'm not in that position. I am still a slave to YouTube. I want it to be that I am free from the grips and chains of YouTube income, and, I don't have to worry about their bullshit anymore. So if they run the fucking website into the ground, so be it. I can still be here and survive. I'm not a whiny baby. I'm a mature adult.
Sadly, that's not the case yet, okay? So, we're getting there, and it is because of your support that we're getting there, alright? But we're not there yet, okay? So please.
Save the house. Cheering, subbing, and tipping is much appreciated. Anything for this, right? Shout outs!
Raisin Bread is Tasty did a cheer. And he basically said, he's nervous about the forums. I'll very briefly cover this, guys. He's nervous. He's like, why don't you get rid of the forums and just focus solely on Twitch? All right, number one, folks, there's nothing wrong with the forums. Everything that, as usual, the overdramatic pieces of shit of the internet who are trying to, once again, make another negative story about me or whatever, all right?
Why am I toxic? More toxic, more toxic.
Are trying to create, because here's the thing. Well, let's see. We can't get Phil anymore. We tried everything possible to get rid of Phil. He won't go away. So then we completely fabricated stories about escorts and shit. That didn't stick. Now no one's talking about that anymore. So let's do something else. Now let's say we're gonna attack, the forums. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing whatsoever has happened on my forums. Nothing.
That's 100% a lie.
All the information there is secure, 100%. There's no problem with the KingofHate.com forums at all. All right?
I'm good at lying.
What's happening is, sadly, these mentally ill people, because they are trying to find people who have information on the internet that's public, which is what I've been mentioning to you guys for the past 3 days. Be careful what kind of information you put on the internet to basically, expose as much information as possible about people, all right? It's fucked up. And what they're saying is, oh, we're exposing, we're going on the forums, and we're getting all this information off the forums. No, they're not. They're getting zero information off the forums. There's no information on the KingofHate.com that's being used whatsoever for any of the stuff that they're doing. It's completely secure. No information's been leaked. Nothing. What they're doing is, sadly, they're looking for people who are basically not aware that the internet is an unsafe place. People who, over the years, put out a lot of their private info, and they're Googling it. And they're using other similar means. They're using very public means to find this information, and then saying, look what we're doing. We're exposing your private info. All right? It's pretty stupid, right? It's really stupid. But it is what it is. It's, like I said, these people will do what they want to do. But rest assured, all right? Rest assured
that there's no information on my forums that's been leaked whatsoever. It's all secure. All right? I guess I'm not that smart.
Anyone saying otherwise is a liar.
The salty tears.
I've already looked into it. Everything's fine. And all it is they're using public means to search on social media and social networks and whatever to get information about people, which is very, very possible. You know what I mean? Like I said, you'd be surprised. Well, let me give you an example. Here's a perfect example, everybody. When I first moved here to Washington State, I didn't list my address anywhere, all right? But people found my address within a week. Because apparently there's like home sale registries and shit that, in my opinion, shouldn't exist. No one has a right to know that you bought a house and know where the fuck you live, in my opinion. Yet apparently it exists. And people found it within a week. They knew my address, okay? Fucked up, because I never wanted to share my home address with anyone. But they found it right away. But that's what I mean. This shit is all over the internet. It's public info. And, you know, people will do what they're going to do when they're mentally ill. There's nothing else that you can, you know, you can really say or do, all right? It's you'd think, people are like, oh, there must be this, I'm so afraid these people must be hackers and shit, right? They're not. They're not at all. They're just people with too much fucking time on their hands, and they're able to find this information out through common means. You'd be incredibly surprised what is available, right, on the internet, so.
What pasta do you prefer? I prefer Darth Vader Van Viking with a wig. Well, obviously, if you run into me, you're going to be in trouble. What a complete idiot. Burn in hell, Burnell. And now I'm going to burn in hell for the rest of eternity because of it. You can't change who you are, I guess. What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck. I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.